Assalamu alaikum. Thanks to Netflix, I have been watching a lot of Arabic shows recently, and we were watching, I think it's called Alf Mabruk yesterday, and the guy suddenly, out of nowhere, did this. So I said to my husband, stop, pause it. What did he just do? What is he doing with his face? My husband was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? So we had to rewind it, fast forward it, play again, stop the movie. We watch it 4 or 5 times. He's like, I don't know, it's something that people do. What do you want? Let's watch the movie. And I was like, who does that? Who does that? But the good people of the internet came to my rescue to explain to me what exactly this means. And by the way, it's with the mouth, not with the nose. Me and my husband got to talking about gestures, and I realized how many gestures I do as part of my life these days. And I thought, you know what, it's time for a new video on gestures. Obviously, we've seen the stupid Kesher video already. It's time for a new one. Some of these things I have already adopted without realizing, and some of these things I have never noticed anybody do ever, okay? So the first one, obviously, is the bunny rabbit. Not a gesture that you see often here in Jordan, but one that you see a lot over in Egypt. So people explain to me in so many different ways what the bunny rabbit wriggle means. Okay, one of them, it means like, Ya Habibi. And this is like something a little bit naughty.
If you have any of those, كلمني يا Bobby.
Okay, so it can mean like, I smell something fishy in what you are saying. So it can be a bit like sneering, it can be a bit like mocking, it can be like flirting, can be a different range of things. Okay, and number 2 is بعدين. بعدين is so hard to explain because it can mean, like, it literally means later and then, but it's used in a slightly different context. So like, your kid is limit pushing with you. بعدين. Like, where is this leading to? What are you gonna do next? And similarly, شو بدك? That's what do you want? But you always have to do it with like winking the eye. What? شو بدك? And if it's شو بدك, has to be twice. Like that. The next one got me so excited. Okay, when I was about 10 years old, 9 or 10 years old, this finger flicking thing became really, really popular. And it was kind of like what the cool boys did at school. And like everyone was trying to be able to do it, and like whoever could do it was like a cool kid. And yeah, I could do it. It's really lame. When I told my husband he was like, oh my God. Okay, it's this. Watch very carefully. Thumb, middle finger, like that. Okay. This is not just something that rude boys do in the UK when they're little kids, little chabby boys do in the UK. No. It's a whole thing. It's a whole, like, it's stolen, of course. So it's an actual gesture to be like, whew, it's hot, like, whew, like nar or something like that. So ow, it hurts your finger. We used to do it in the playground until like, our fingers went blue. But yes, taken a little bit more seriously, adults do it, and it can mean like, wow, it's hot. But I don't think that girls do it, to be honest. I think that it's a guy thing. Which leads me to the next one, which is this one, which is like, wait. And I do this one to my kids all the time, like you're on the phone and they're being loud, it's like, just wait. But what I've noticed recently is that ladies do a similar hand movement when they want to interrupt. So they'll be like, they'll hold out their finger. And usually, you know, the ladies here, they take good care of their fingers. And, you know, when they have these long nails and they have these thin, beautiful little fingers, and they'll be like, دقيقة, لو سمحت دقيقة. So this, it's like, it's not this. It's like this. So it's different to wait. It's like an interruption, like دقيقة لو سمحت, like that. Was that a good No, it wasn't good. Okay. I don't know, is it weird for people to see a foreigner like analyzing every single gesture? Here's another one that I have introduced into my daily life, but I really hate it when people use it on me, which is the tut. And you go, my son has picked this up, my 4-year-old. So for instance, I'll be asking him a question and he'll be looking down at something, and instead of looking at me and saying, no mama, he'll be looking down and go, He won't even make eye contact with me. It means no. Another dismissal is خلاص خلاص خلاص. Like this. خلاص خلاص. You have to lift up your head when you do it, your chin like this. خلاص خلاص, like enough. Like, I'm disgusted by the subject. خلاص خلاص. And then the mother's favourite, يا ويلك, like you're in for it now. And finally, one that I'm very unfamiliar with because I don't attend men's coffee houses very often, but I think this one's really good. To signal to the waiter that you want some coffee, you hold out your hand and you make the stirring gesture. That means, make me some coffee. And then they'll want to know how sweet you want it. He might be the other side of the cafe. So you will signal to him like this for medium sweetness, or like this for like extra, ziyada sweetness. And then like this for like sick, no sweetness at all, no sugar. That's all I've got for this week's video. It was a short one. I've got a long list of other gestures. Inshallah, I will do a part 2 another day. And if you were waiting for my video on Amman, it is coming. I just want to spend a little bit more time like researching it and making sure that it's really, really good for you guys. And obviously today is Christmas Eve, so I wish everybody who is celebrating a very, very Merry Christmas, and I will see you all next Friday, inshallah. Take care, have a lovely week. Ma salam.